YouTubers, Facebookers. How are you? Namaste. I am Rosa J, doing it God's way each and every day. I am your wealth doctor. Today I want to talk about or ask you a question. What is your beliefs on money? What do you believe? Did you know that thoughts in mind produce in kind? Did you know, or do you know, that it is important to have your beliefs under control? Is that what you know? Do you know that everything that you think produces some sort of energy or vibration in your life? Did you understand? Do you understand the things that you said about your past that produce your future? Did you know? Did you know that you can control all of that and more? Some of us do. Do you use that? You know, a couple of years ago, I started out going to T. Harv Eker's Millionaire Mind Intensive. And what they do at their, it's now called just the Millionaire Mind Intensive. He actually sold that program to another corporation who carries his thoughts, and they assist you in changing them, daring you to do certain things that you would never think that you would do. If you haven't ever gone to the Millionaire Mind Intensive, I suggest that you look it up and find out where it goes, or where it's going to be, because it will change your whole parameter about money. So if you stay a little longer, I will make an offering to you. So now I said that the thoughts in mind produce in kind. What I think and say about my life, about my situation, affects my situation. It may not happen today. It may happen 5 years down the line. And it's important to be aware of what you say, but mostly what you think. You know, so many times we will consider the bad things and think about the bad things, the things that are not so good in our life. And we'll talk about it and we'll think about it, and it will produce. For example, I'm fat. Boy, I am not doing well. Life is not good. And guess what the universe will show you? The universe will show you all of those things that you're not. So I suggest that you actually start thinking about the things that you desire. Putting them in your mind and on your tongue. Because remember, thoughts in mind produce in kind. The power of the tongue can kill or it can rebuild. Life is amazing, but it's only amazing because I am a co-creator in my life. And so are you. So we have to be very, very conscious of what we think about, what we say about our life, because it will manifest. It will. It just has no other choice. That's what the universe does. It gives us what we desire. So what are you thinking? Are you actually really in tune with what you're doing? Hey, Elsie, it's great to have you here. Great, I love those hearts. And if this is actually resonating in you, if you feel some kind of way about what I'm saying, that's what resonate means. If you feel some kind of way about what I'm saying, if your life is not showing up, perhaps you're talking about and thinking about those things that you don't want Yes. Thank you, Angel. Angel is an amazing healer. I love her. Thanks for joining me. Share this out. It's important because what we're already created our life for today. If in fact we did not and were not conscious of what we thought and we kept it on our mind, or what we said, because it will come to a head. It will show up all around us. When I put words behind the I am, for I am is God's name. When I put words behind that, then guess what happens? It tells the universe, your God, that that's what you desire. The universe does not know what not means. So you have to be conscious of what you think about and what you say about. And today I'm talking about what does it take to be positive about your belief system on money. Some of us are living in doubt and poverty because that's all we think about. And we're really not conscious of checking out how we feel about money. How we feel. Maybe perhaps you feel that you're not worthy to be wealthy, or you're not worthy to have money. Maybe you believe that rich people are bad people. Or maybe you believe the one that they teach in church. And they'll say the root of money is the root of all evil. But they don't read what it says before. It says the love of money. If you feel some kind of way when you look in your wallet or your bank accounts and you see nothing, does it make you angsty? Does it make you feel terrible? Angel says, whatever follows I am happens because these two words invoke God's power. Yes, and that's the way I feel. So I became very conscious, but it was a process. It was a serious process. I desired something different. How many of you desire something different? You got to work on your consciousness. You have to feed your subconscious good information. You have to be aware of what you think about. Aware of what you say about. Hey, Jackie, it's a pleasure to have you. Would you like to come on? So actually, it is amazing how life shows up. And yes, Daria, it is a process. And you have to take action. You can't just sit muddling in non-positive thinking and speaking. And once you become aware of your actions, then you can fix them. God will open the doors. But now the next thing is, do you say yes to that? The universe always gives you a way, a community, a workshop, a book, a tape to change your environment. I love it, yes. And Angel says, I desire something great. Someone who grew up in a very negative, as someone who grew up in a very negative environment, I can change your life for sure. You can change your life for sure. And you can. I love that. Yes, you can. Elsie says it's a change with self first. That's very true. You have to look inside yourself. You have to become aware of who you are and how you're performing on this earth. I think we came here to learn those lessons. But a lot of us get hung up in outer stuff. We pay attention to the news and believe what they say. We pay attention to what our families, our preachers, and whatever, and never ask, is that the truth? Is that truly God? We never ask those questions. It's the question that's most important, you know. So whenever I have an issue, I always ask God, is that the truth? Show me the truth, God. And so now I'm talking about money and finances because it's all energy, is all connected. All of it brings your vibration up or brings your vibration down, no matter what it is, whether it's health, whether it's spirituality, whether it's finances, whether it's family, it doesn't matter. Your words and your thoughts and your words detect and define how your life is today. And as I said, you must be aware. So I'm not going to stay on here so long. And if people have anything to add, anything to say, anything to do, hi Lee, hey Natasha, anything that you desire you can be given away just by being consciously aware of the thoughts that flow through your head, dismiss them, and the words out of your mouth that are negative. And realize this, that God is good and all that happens or does is good. You know, even I remember a statement or a story, I think it was about Jacob. God told Jacob to not partner up with a tribe while they were on their journey. And he believed when the tribe leader came to him, he believed what the tribe leader said. Oh, we're going to protect you. We're going to keep you together. So he partnered up with it. And of course, Jacob's situation quickly turned sour. They went into battle. Folks didn't help them. They lost a lot of people. However, God brought him out. God brought him out of that. Even though he didn't follow the Lord's direction, God brought him out of that. He made him greater than who he is. You know, so nothing is good or bad, but it can be a whole lot better, more positive, if you become aware of what, in fact, your belief systems are and what, in fact, they learn that you have been exposed to. You know, so I have actually have T. Harv Eker's questionnaire on your belief systems. So you go through these, I think there's 100 questions. You go through these 100 questions. No, only 47. You go through these 47 questions and then you tally them up. And it points out your most greatest belief systems. And then you process, I need to change that. What do? You actually join teams or communities that will help you in this process. So how many people really believe that? I know Kat's at work, so I can't bring her in. And she's a working lady. So I will, if you say yes, you want the belief system in the questionnaire in your comments, I will email, just put your email in there and I will email you a copy to it. Because you have to be aware before you can fix anything. And it's important the reason why I'm doing this, it is my intention to assist you to change your belief systems on how well you can build your wealth. I am a goal saver. I do this all the time. I save in gold on a committed level every week. And in the beginning, I had to wrap my head around the fact that I am worthy enough and I honor myself enough to pay myself first. For I am the image and likeness of God. And he says, tithe to God. So every time I save, I'm tithing to the God in me, to my family, to my legacy. And every time I speak on live, I would hope you would say yes, because it is my desire to show you how to tithe in yourself, like the rich folks do, the wealthy folks do, a little bit at a time. Somebody asked me today, one of my students in my welding class, "Hi, thanks for joining. How much does a pound cost?" And I told him, today, it's more than I can afford. But if you can afford it, let's just break it down by the numbers. Do the math. How many ounces is in a pound? And then multiply that by $1,300. That's when you get your answer. And if you're ready to do that, then join me. But if you can't, and if you can't do that, save yourself a gram a week or bi-weekly. The first hour of your day, in whatever you do, that money should go to you, because you're minding your own business, which is your money. That's from Robert Kiyosaki. So now, let me ask you this and leave you with this. Do you desire to find out what you truly believe about money? Because your belief system can hold you back from doing something that God desires you to do. Until you know that information and release yourself to the goodness of God, you can't get wealthy. You can't get healthy. You can't live a positive life. It's impossible. You know, it's impossible. And if you can't save a gram of gold, guess what? You can save a tenth of a gram, 2/10 of a gram, 6/10 of a gram. Every little bit that you give to yourself, the God will bless you. Your God will bless you, because that's His desire. Jesus Christ came here to save us and to make us wealthy, to live in abundance in every aspect of our lives. You cannot, or I desire for you to come with me on this journey. But your consciousness must change. So you can message me and tell me that send me your email, and I'll send you some information and I will send you the questionnaire on financial beliefs. I will also send you a video on how I save gold. And we can have a conversation. Like my page, Rosa J. Hodge, and you can read all that information. And in 8 weeks, we will have a brand new gold and Bitcoin class that will also help you to understand true money, what it is. It's not dollar bills. It is actually gold, minerals, things that are God's money. Man's money, I always like to think about, is only, it's called fiat currency. Fiat currency. And guess what? It's monopoly money. They give it the value that they desire. Gold is always valuable. I am the Wealth Doctor. I am doing it God's way. And I desire to assist 100 families this year. Of course, I have an incoming call, right? They always want to do that. So I'll see you tomorrow. I know I'm late, but normally my time is 3:30. But and I apologize. So I'll see you then. Share this out. Like it. Give a comment. I love you. And there's nothing you could ever do to change that. Be blessed.